What's up guys, Thiago Santos here. Right now I'm going to take the time and talk about the basics, some core 101. So the core, we hear that word being tossed all over the place, right? We hear it in the media, we see it on the magazines, where you're at the grocery line checking out, every magazine, whether it's People, Cosmo, TV guides, everyone's saying how to get a tighter core. But what exactly is the core? So the easiest way to think of the core is rip off your arms, rip off your legs, just picture a mannequin without any limbs. That's your core, right? You have your pelvis, your torso, and within your torso, you have layers and layers of muscle that wrap around various connection points, like your spine, your ribs, your pelvis. So it starts with your transverse abdomen, that's your most deep muscle. And it wraps around your whole entire stomach like a belt. It's often called a natural weight belt because it helps you to stabilize your spine. And then you have muscles on top of that, internal and external obliques, and they kind of crisscross each other. And then finally you have the six-pack muscle, the rectus abdomen. And all those muscles provide specific functions. So when I was in anatomy school several years ago, my teacher would always say, the structure meets the function. So when you think of your lungs and heart, it's encased, very protected material. You have your ribs, you got your chest plate and your sternum, and your heart's protected by all that. But in your stomach, you have various organs, and you don't have any bones in there, and that's for a reason. If you had ribs that went all the way in there, you're gonna be pretty immobile. You're not gonna be able to move very well, and you're gonna be a little bit heavier with all that extra bone. So your stomach muscles have various layers that crisscross each other, and it provides protection, and more importantly, it's going to provide motion. You can bend, you can twist, you can flex. So when people think of core training, that's why you get a lot of people doing like hundreds of varieties of different types of crunches where they're bending and twisting. It's for a reason, because that's one part of core training. But the second part that's often overlooked is the stability. Right, that's probably the most important part, is stability. That just means being able to maintain a neutral spine, resisting motion, creating stiffness in the core. And you need that for everyday life, believe it or not. For example, if you have something that's heavy off the ground, either a laundry basket, pulling spring in water, you gotta be able to bend down, stiffen up your core, and pick that up. Otherwise, you're gonna hurt your back if you have a loose back without any stiffness. So when you're training your core, think of incorporating some stability drills. The most popular exercises out there right now, planks. That's a type of stability exercise. Because what you're doing in a plank, right? You're on the ground, holding that position on your elbow. Gravity is pushing into your back and trying to force you into extension. So you have to resist that by keeping all your muscles fired up and on to keep your spine stiff and protected. And another popular exercise that we use a lot with our clients here is farmer's carries. So basically, you're gonna carry a big or a couple of weights. So you're gonna grab a couple of weights, whether dumbbells or kettlebells, stand tall, and you're just walking with this. So right now, I'm keeping my spine stiff while handling some heavy loads. So just walking around with a couple of dumbbells or kettlebells is another form of stability and core training. It's really a total body exercise because you're stabilizing at your shoulders, your pelvis, your legs are getting to work. And then if you want to take it a step further, incorporate some single arm carry. Now, forcing my body over, right? This weight's pulling me over, and I gotta, again, stabilize the opposite end, keeping all my core muscles right here engaged and stable, and try to keep that posture. So that's just some food for thought when it comes to core training. It's not all about crunches. There's nothing wrong with them, but you wanna make sure that you're adding some stability drills. That's gonna add lots of results and lots of benefits to your everyday life, and especially if you're an athlete, you need that core stiffness to produce power, but that's for another day. But for now, focus on adding stability drills. Thanks for for watching. I'll see you next time.